Hi Ron, so I've just had a comment on my channel with regards to my latest video, sort of how to achieve your goals and stay motivated. Now, the person says not everyone can achieve the goals like as easily as you say. Well, I agree, I disagree. And I think that the mind is a powerful tool, and we only use we don't even utilize our mind properly. Like, I mean, for example, when cycling or even when doing any sport, it's the mind as well as fuel that gets you through. But even if you run out of fuel, you can still use the mind to power you. And I've done that before. I believe that I did that on Durianrider. I've used the mind to do so many things, like quitting smoking, like stuff like that, quitting, various things. It's all in the mind, and it's not a case of whether you can or can't. It's what you choose to do. So I chose to stop smoking, and yes, I stopped smoking. I didn't need nicotine patches. I didn't need I don't know, inhalers or anything else that you have. I just said, right, I'm stopping smoking, and boom, I stopped smoking. I've said that, yes, I'm going to stop being fat and, get off the couch and, go vegan, and also change my life, and I have. And I chose to do that, it was a mindset. So when I said on the other video, anyone can go out and do an Ironman, they can. Just look at the Ironman. You see the amateurs. Loads of them are fat. Loads of them look unfit. Loads of them are sort of waddling over the line almost, And yes, they've trained, but they haven't trained anything what I'm going to do. And they haven't, maybe they've gone for a swim 2 or 3 times a week, gone for a bike 2 or 3 times a week, and maybe ran 2 or 3 times a week, in between work, in between looking after the kids, etc. So I'm going to be almost dedicating myself to this, Obviously I've got other things, coaching, YouTube, etc. But and other projects that I'm doing, but I'm going to be almost dedicating myself to this. So to say that you can't do these things, you can't is a frame of mind. Can't is I can't. So if you believe that you can't, you can't. You set the tone, you set your mind. So I believe that if you believe that you can do something, you can. I mean, obviously there is exceptions to this. I mean, obviously, if you've got no arms and no legs, then yes, you can't do an Ironman. But I'm saying if it's within reason, which I believe this is, running a marathon, doing 180k on the bike, and doing like 3k swim or whatever. All these things are possible, Like I said, as long as you've got arms and legs. And even then, I've seen quadriplegic people, not quadriplegic, people without legs, doing hand bikes and stuff on triathlons and things like that. So, almost anything's possible. So if them people can do it, the fact is, if you can walk, if you can talk, if you've got your brain, right, you might not be able to do them straight away, but I'm saying, for me, I'm not going to do this Ironman straight away. I'm going to do it in a year. I mean, in fact, we're looking at the moment in doing it in, what was it, October. We were looking at doing it in October. Might even do it in Thailand, Malaysia rather. Malaysia or Taiwan. So that will be even later. That will be like October or November next year. So that will be even more than a year to train. So, and I'm going to do the Ironman, the half Ironman, the 70 in Stafford, I think. That will just be like, I'm not really going to go for a time. I'm just going to do it and stick to wattage, etc. And see what time comes up. See my capabilities. See, just stick to wattage, stick to pace, etc. Paces that I can do. So anyway, to the people who think that you can't do things, you can. Like I said, if it's within the realms of possibility, and you can set your mind to it. I mean, I'm nothing special here, you know. I've got a strong inner structure, you know. I've got what do you say, construct or whatever, you know. I've got a strong willpower, but apart from that, I'm nothing special. So if I can do this, if I can lose all this weight, if I can get on my bike and change my life, there's no reason you can't. It's all a state of mind, you know. There's no such thing as I can't.